Welcome to my house. Today, the human research team will be getting ready for their vacation. Me and my robot friends Fetch and Pepper will be helping them get ready for their holidays. We have Rita. He is a PhD student looking at activity recognition. We have Patrick, who is a senior research fellow and manager of the robot house. His main research focuses on making robotics act more socially acceptable. Sylvia is a lecturer at the university who is also doing research in robotics for children and education. Vignesh is a PhD student whose work focused on designing a glove to help with stroke rehabilitation.
Hello everyone, I'm Patrick and welcome to the stream. I'm a senior research fellow here at the University of Hertfordshire and I'm managing this space with all these awesome robots. For example, here you can see the CareBot, which is a robot that helps you assisting in your daily life, whereas the Fetch robot behind it there, on that side, is a robot that can fetch and put things to your shelves, to the kitchen, or bring that to the researchers there for the refreshments, for example. And Peppa here in the end, in the corner that you can see from the other perspective, is a robot that can be very, very social and interactive. And we use this technology to research how social signals can work towards accepting robots better in our daily lives. So we invite people here in that facility, in the robot house, to do research experiments with us and then tell us how they like these robots. And the clue of this house is, it's not on campus, it's a greenhouse in the residential area of Hatfield, where we see people like as visiting their neighbors or friends, and then they can work with us in our experiments. And you can see how they really feel about technology, as opposed to coming to a university where they would be in some kind of a lab, which is not a real setting, but here you can have a really, really authentic experience, where the only novelty is one of these devices.
I see you are sitting down on the sofas. Are we all ready for some refreshments?
Yes, please, CareBot. What do you have in store for us?
Would anyone like a hot drink? We have tea and coffee.
Yeah, I'd like a tea, please.
I'd like to coffee, please.
Thank you. I have put the kettle on.
Thanks, CareBot.
Would anyone like a soft drink? We have water or fruit juices.
No, actually, I'm okay. Just a tea, thank you.
I'm okay, thank you.
Thank you. We also have snacks if anyone wants one. We have cookies, fruit and crisps.
I'd like a chocolate bar if you have one, CareBot. Would you like anything?
Yeah, please. Let's see one.
Thank you. The kettle has boiled and I will tell Fetch Deco grab these snacks and drink.
Thank you, Fetch. Thank you. Thanks for your help.
So probably Fetch will be the one bringing us cookies and chocolate bars. Thank you, Fetch.
Voting is now closed. Thank you for voting. I will grab the results of the poll now.
Yeah.
Security is of the utmost importance when leaving, especially to keep us robots safe.
I think Pepper's a bit shy. Pepper's also one of the social robots that we have.
Yeah.
It can talk a lot and interact with people a lot.
All right, you can inspect all the sensors in the house on my display now.
Okay, thank you for showing us the sensors. Can we try a couple of things to see what will happen when we're away? Can we turn the lights off, please?
Sure, I have switched the lights off.
Great, that's perfect. Can you turn them back on again so we can see?
Sure, I have turned the lights back on.
Okay, let's go through the security scenario that you and the robots have to do while we're away on holidays.
I have set the lights to turn on automatically between 8 and 11 p.m. to simulate people being in. We robots will not move because otherwise the alarm will go off.
That's great, thank you.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I have turned that switch off for you.
Thank you, Pepper. That was
Yeah.
very nice of
All
you.
good. I think we have finished our security check.
I think so too. Thank you.
Voting is now closed. Thank you for voting. I will grab the results of the poll now. Let us help the researchers pack their luggage.
You wanted to play badminton on your holidays, so you need to put your racket into your bag.
Oh, you're right, Pepper. Can you ask Fetch to bring the racket to me? Okay. He has some navigation systems he can, and then he can try to give us things. Although you forgot the racket.
Don't forget your week left to do your rehabilitation. You will also need your passports. I have sent Fetch to bring them to you.
Yeah, definitely we do need passports if we're going away. And we also need the rehabilitation glove. That it's one of the work of one of our previous students who's working with rehabilitation gloves to help people. Yeah. Oh, thanks for both things, Fetch. Thank you. You need this, and I'll get the racket off as well. Thank you, Fetch.
That would be all I have on my list for you. You can now continue packing your personal belongings and beach utensils.
Thank you, Pepper. Will do.
No, no.
All right, let's talk to our friends and family.
Excuse me, you just
Yeah?
received an email about a job interview in 3 days. This would be in the middle of your vacation. Should I reschedule?
Let me have a look at my calendar. Yes, please reschedule for after the vacation, just the day after. And can you please send an email to our friends to let them know that we're coming?
Sure. Should I include details about the flight?
Yes, of course, so they know when to pick us up. Also, do you know where Reza is?
Fetch just told me that they went upstairs not long ago. Would you like me to tell them you're going to the call?
Yes, please. Tell them to come down because we're gonna call my mother, and she would like to see them.
All right. I will put the call on the television for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Oh, hello. Hi, Mom.
Hi, hello.
Just calling to tell you that we're gonna go on holidays, just for you to know.
Fantastic. When are you landing?
We'll be landing at around 5, but they're gonna come pick us up at the airport.
Okay, enjoy your holidays.
Yeah, we're looking forward to get some tan on. See you soon then. Bye.
Have fun. Bye.
Thank you, Pepper, for putting the call on.
Hi everyone, my name is Vignesh, as I was introduced earlier. So earlier in this previous scenario, you might have heard the mention of a V glove that relates to the other part of the research that we do in our group. So more specifically, this was my PhD. This is called a V glove. It's designed to help stroke patients perform rehabilitation of their fingers and wrists at their own homes without the requirement of a therapist to be present. What this allows is for them to perform independent rehabilitation without depending on therapist availability, which we hope would eventually end up reducing the stress on an already strained healthcare system. So this is a wireless glove which we designed and subjected it to multiple user studies with healthy participants, stroke therapists, and then we took it to stroke patients who used it for a period of 6 months at their own homes and helped us validate its feasibility. Especially in the case of the first participant who requested the glove to retain the glove beyond the study's 6-week duration, since he found it very useful and satisfied with it. What we hope for the future is to conduct further large-scale studies where we take it to more participants to study in more detail the effectiveness of the rehabilitation that the V glove delivers. if for more information, you can find my profile on LinkedIn. Thank you very much. And now, if you have any questions about the overall stream of any of the research topics that we spoke about.
Thank you for joining us today. We had lots of fun preparing our vacation. Please now ask any questions you might have for the research team.
This is Reza. I'm talking about, I want to talk about my PhD research topic, which is about human activity recognition. Specifically, I'm trying to improve robot perception in scenarios like human interaction scenarios. And basically, we developed a data set, like human activity data set from multi-view cameras. As you might notice, we have different camera views and daily activities we provide in this data set, like 14 activities, like drinking, walking, stair climbing up, down, and so on. So, hope this research would help people and help robots to help humans have a better interaction with humans and assist humans in daily life. And but hopefully that would might have a good impact in human life in the future.
The first question is, are the robots operating in the house 24/7? Patrick?
No, they're not. We typically use them during short periods of experiments, where we invite people to come in and then experience 20 minutes to an hour of experimentation, and then afterwards put the robots back. We do that on purpose because we want to have a controlled behavior of those robots. We don't want them to do random things, but we want a very, very fixed sequence so we can see what kind of behavior is accepted and which one is not.
What are the other household tasks that a robot can perform?
Yeah, so we're talking about assisted robotics here. You can have different kinds of assistants. For example, you can have a social facilitator that you can see here with a Pepper robot, where social assistance is something where the robot can either put you into contact with somebody, for example, facilitate a call on the TV screen there, or can be the social actor themselves, playing games with somebody who's lonely, reduce some or get somebody to go outside, which is the social side of things. Then you have physical assistance where you can pick things up from the floor, like a remote control that has been fallen down, or like fetch does, bring things back and forth, right? So that's the physical part of the assistance. So what is the biggest challenge you face in research? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I guess each of us has their own biggest challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you want to start? I don't know.
I'd say one of the challenges that we have in any study that requires human participation is that it takes a lot of time. And we have to get people to come to the house, to do the experiment, so it just takes a lot of time. It's one of the biggest issues that we have. Not because we cannot do it, but it just takes a lot of resources to run any study on there that requires human participation.
Next one is about the rehabilitation technology. So we designed it primarily with stroke patients in mind, especially patients who have excessive stiffness in their fingers and wrists. You might have seen some survivors with hands like this. But effectively, it could later be used also by patients with any type of neurological injury that has made their hands, fingers and wrists weak. So it has the potential to be used for a wider range of functions. Thanks for the question.
Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it too, and thank you very much from the whole team. And I hope you enjoyed watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.